Hi, good morning. Thanks for joining me for Marketing Monday. My name is Natalie Armstrong-Motin with Marketing Resolution. Got our coffee ready to go because building your practice should be done with enthusiasm, right? Caffeine. All right, so today I want to talk about why being the dumbest person in the room can have a really big payoff. When I was a kid, I admit I won the lottery when it comes to parents. My sister and I were curious about lots of things, like lots of little kids are, asking lots of why questions. And my parents, to their great credit, didn't just brush us off. Whether they knew the answer or not, they encouraged us to find the answers. And I think that that's a really important skill for us to have as business people, as mediators, arbitrators, etc., but as business people. I'm sure that we asked a lot of sort of the classic kid questions, lots of why questions. And my folks would regularly say, well, I don't know. They probably did. Let's go to the library and find out, or let's ask a teacher about that, or let's go to the bookstore, let's go to a museum, let's go find the answer. And one of the key takeaways from this is that you never know it all. We can't. The only people who think they know it all are truly the dumb people in the room. That's not you. So being the dumb person in the room, I think, is great frequently. When you surround yourself with people who have more experience, more knowledge, more answers, more, whatever it is that your practice needs, you can learn and leverage their wisdom. It's at this point in your practice development that I think being the dumbest person is fine. In fact, it's probably great. Finding those people who have those answers that you need is really, really important. You don't always need to find somebody in the legal or ADR industry. You can find great, smart folks everywhere, honestly. And these great, smart folks, you can call them, these smart people, anything you want. They could be consultants, they could be an informal advisory board, they could be a mentor, however it is that you'd like to think about them or communicate with them, to engage with them, to get them to help you with whatever your gap at the moment might be. Your room full of smart people can really provide significant benefits to your practice development. They can provide you with strategic guidance. So it may be that you're new to the industry. You want to find somebody that's been around a long time and ask them, what have they done? What's worked? What hasn't worked? How do they strategize? How do they build? How do they run their practice? They can also provide you, I think, with a lot of industry insights. They've been at it maybe longer. You might flip it around and find somebody brand new, fresh, who's just new to the industry, and talk to them about the new ideas, the new trends, new communication techniques. So it doesn't always have to be an old gray person like me. It could be somebody who's much, much younger, but who has a different insight. You can also get some help with networking, making connections. If this is a person in the legal industry and you want to be introduced to someone for a particular reason, ask them, what is the 6 degrees of separation between you and the person I ultimately want to meet? All right, I've got some activity here in the chat. Good morning, Alex. Glad to see you. Trust everyone is doing great at this difficult time. Yes, thanks very much. And then here's Jack checking in from La Cañada, Flint Ridge. Nice. All right. Good morning, everyone. Something else that I think is a great benefit to having an informal advisory board or a mentor or a consultant, they bring a lot of accountability. So when you sit down and you talk with someone who has the skills, the experience, the knowledge that you're looking for, set up a date and time for you to get back with them so that there's some accountability to the actions that you're going to take, or to the processes that you're going to implement, or to the people that you're going to meet, etc. But all of that skill and experience in your room full of smart people it's great information to have. It's really valuable. It's rarely something that you can buy. So take advantage of your room of smart people. Ask the questions, ask for help. Say from time to time, would it be okay if I call you if I have a question about this technology? From time to time, would it be okay if I call you and ask you, have you ever had one of these? So assemble your room full of smart people. They can really help you by providing proven processes, I think. Now, let's see. Shazia's got a question, but people do talk about you at your back when you ask questions. They label dumb questions. I don't know that people ever label questions as dumb questions. Those of us who have been in business for a while understand that we just can't possibly know everything. So no question is a dumb question. It's just a question to which you have yet to find the answer. It's not a dumb question. Ask the questions. There should be nothing holding you back from getting the information that you want. Your room full of smart people doesn't actually have to be a person if you're uncomfortable with that. You could, look for books. You can look for research papers. You could look for tutorials. You could take classes. There are lots of different ways to get the information that you need to move your practice forward. So if you're uncomfortable asking a person face to face because you're nervous that they're going to think you're dumb, they won't, by the way. If you have a real legitimate question, ask it. They'll be happy to help you with the answer. All right. So look for people, like I said, who have the right experience. Look for people who have a great reputation in their industry. Look for people who are willing to share their knowledge and experience and mentor you and help move you along. I think that, by bringing in experienced, knowledgeable individuals or resources to share those skills, fill in those gaps, help you with making those experiences better, you really do gain a significant edge and a real true competitive advantage to accelerate your practice growth. And I think, William Shakespeare, there's a quote that comes to mind: a fool thinks himself to be wise, but a wise man knows himself to be a fool. Again, we just can't know everything, and no one expects us to. That's too big an ask. So find your smart people, find your resources, and build that team, build that network of information around you so that you can move your practice forward and see the practice development growth that you're looking for. Well, that is it for me on Marketing Monday. Thanks so much for joining me. Thanks so much for chatting with me in the comments. I love the interaction. If you have any questions, concerns, requests, feel free to reach out. Put something in the comments, send me an email, fill out the form on my website, and let me know how I can best help you. So if you've got a topic of conversation you want me to cover, I'll create an episode just for you. Again, thanks so much. Happy Monday. Be good humans. Bye-bye.